everyone. Welcome back to this week's episode of Reality Check. We are talking Monice Slaughter's lung scare, Cynthia Bailey's whack new commercial, and Peter Thomas. Actually, his daughter got married. We're also going to be talking about why Stevie J got jumped, and did Joe Budden plead guilty? Stay tuned.
You are tuned in to Black Hollywood Live, Reality Check.
Hey, welcome back to Reality Check. I am your host, Ashley Gray. Joined with me, of course, Corinne Williams.
You already know.
And Jesse Poppin'. If you can't hear that, he over here eating some freaking Pop Rocks. Y'all remember that?
He's 10.
You ain't found these. I just found these. These are bomb.
You found them on the floor.
Right.
Shout in.
So
Doll Store had a special on it.
let's talk about first of all, I didn't even know Peter Thomas had a daughter. She's absolutely gorgeous.
He has multiple children.
Yeah.
Didn't know. But what I really want to talk about is, well, she got married in Greystone here in LA.
Like the club Greystone?
No, Greystone Mansion. It was really beautiful.
Greystone Manor, the club.
But no, it was beautiful though. My only dilemma is the comments underneath her picture. So I believe Baller Alert posted a beautiful picture of them, him and her and her groom, and it was just so many hateful comments. Like,
because
they're an interracial couple. He's white, obviously, and I was just like,
Wait, so people are just mad because he's white and she's black?
Right.
Yes.
I can't. Next.
It was just like, what we let, and you know what? It was coming mostly from black people. And I'm like, why y'all so mad? Like, seriously, black dudes do it all the time. They go out and they marry all of these different women from outside of their race. And as soon as we pull a Halle Berry on y'all, then they're mad.
My question is like, why is this a thing?
Why?
Like, everyone got the same vagina. Everyone, well, they ain't got the same vagina.
It's platinum. It's out of this world.
But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There have been times where I've had a couple black women come up to me and say, the reason you're gay is because you've never had black pussy.
That's gross.
That is.
I also agree with that.
I'm uncomfortable right now.
Wait, you agree with that?
Yeah. I'm not touching. First of all
I
vagina
thought you
is
meant
gross
you
to me.
agree with that.
With the fact that you're gay because you haven't had.
Oh, no, girl.
Look at that face.
And if it is, then that's just sucks for me.
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
But
I'm just
speaking of black, look though, all up and around.
What happened? Black dick all
I'm talking
up
about
and
you.
around? Girl, I'm talking about Monice. I ain't talking about no black dick. Monice Slaughter, y'all.
What happened with her?
Huh?
Jesse, I was on the fact that you weren't feeling the black girls.
But you like black men.
Girl, I don't like vagina. I don't
But we
like white vagina, Asian vagina,
He
black
missed
vagina.
it. You know what? You
It's
missed
over.
it. So we're going to
It
talk
went
about
right over
Monice and
there.
her lung scare. She lying. Because you know she real dramatic about everything in her life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way to Sunday, January through December. It's always something. So was this a real scare? I mean, look at the picture, boys and girls. Doesn't this look like someone who's crying for attention? Help me. Help me. I cannot breathe. What is this about, guys? Is this real?
Poor Monice Slaughter has been hospitalized because apparently she had 2 strokes. She quit smoking cigarettes and her body couldn't handle it. And so she's been in and out of...
Wait. Reverse.
So Monice quit smoking cigarettes.
And her lungs couldn't handle the fact that she quit smoking cigs.
And apparently there were 2 strokes. Like, I don't know if I quit smoking cigarettes. My lungs were
Did
fine.
you have 2 strokes?
I didn't have a stroke.
Did you have 1?
Now, if I stop smoking weed, I might have a stroke.
Hello.
But or if I smoke some good weed, I might have a stroke if I'm lucky. Hello.
Hello.
The thing is like, why do you even have time to post a picture on
wait,
social
wait,
media?
You're sick.
Like,
Hold up.
I just keep this off of freaking social media. If you're sick,
Hold
then be
on.
sick.
I'm with you,
Sit in the
Ashley
hospital bed, and you can peruse on Instagram. But why are
Exactly.
you posting this
A selfie
Look,
with your oxygen tank.
Anyways,
and don't
this
let us
is the
know
most
about
positive thing Monice has done. First of all, she went on there, wrote this whole thing about quitting cigarettes and that why it's important. She said, I didn't even think that certain things could be wrong with me. Like, out of everything, her being friends with Milan just for the show, her doing things for the dating Rich Dollars for the show, like those things I can't. But for something like this, even if it is a little dramatic, it's a positive message. At least quit smoking cigarettes. She said she's doing it for her son because she didn't realize, honestly, how it had affected her. So there we go, girl.
Well, Maurice.
But positive is she went to the hospital and they found no cancerous cells in her lungs.
Well, that's beautiful.
Shocker.
Like I cannot with that.
Like, is she really even in a hospital? Like, or did she set this up?
No, that thing she's breathing through is what.
You get that
when
at Walmart.
Cam was born. When her son Cam was born, he needed that. So she
borrowed it.
As she pulled it back out, she's thinking about the time he had to use it. Now she has to use it. So she wants to really.
I just feel like if you are going through something this big, like stroke, you can't breathe, why do you allow time for you to go, hold on,
just like Kim Zolciak,
before I call 911?
Why?
So did you think it was inappropriate for Big Angela's family to do the GoFundMe?
No, I don't think
money
so.
To lay her to rest.
I feel like if you need money, then.
But if you hear the story, though, the story is they wanted cannabis oil, and they were basically sending cannabis. They were looking for $25,000. Cannabis oil only costs like $500. So people were questioning, like, where's the rest of that money going? Are you just asking people for money?
Well, anytime you have a GoFundMe, that is always going to come up. Remember, what was it, 2015, when the mother in Chicago lost her son due to gang violence, and then someone in the community created a GoFundMe account. She bought a car.
I mean, but they did this GoFundMe account, Big Angela.
They did, so I'm just saying, it's like...
That's why I do not get
like
to GoFundMe. Like, unless I know that person...
To get to ours.
Unless I know that person personally,
Africa?
And I know, yes, that Back to Africa fund. But unless I know that person personally, and I know their personal struggle and, like, their journey, then I will give, because it's coming truly from my heart. But a lot of these people, you don't necessarily know where this money is going. True. Like, I never give to, like, the big cancer groups, because it's like, no, where is this money going? Like, we should have been had a cure for cancer.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, sometimes.
Wait, so
Monday through Tuesday.
And Sunday, girl.
Saturday love.
Wait, so if you guys, how we can get to Africa, I found a way.
Okay.
But Trump has to win.
No.
We're done.
Because here's how we can get there.
Point.
His sons came out to say that if anyone wants to be sent out of the country, they'll pay for the tickets.
Really?
So
no, but I need like a legitimate, like I need at least like...
Yeah, we'd get on that plane and be in shackles, enslaved.
Exactly.
Fooling with them.
Because Canada then shouted America out.
Get your life.
Let's talk about Big Freedia. Well, we already did.
You already know. Okay, everyone. So, I just love me some Big Freedia. Okay, anyway, so basically the story is as such, Big Freedia, the reality star, the hit bounce music sensation of New Orleans and worldwide now, she is currently charged with lying about her income to get subsidized housing.
Section 8.
Beyonce paycheck.
Through a Section 8 voucher each year, starting from the year 2012 to 2014.
It's people like her who do not allow other people to really get what they need, who are working or who really legit need it, and here she go lying. And allegedly, I think she was lying about how much money she was actually making as he renewed the Section 8 voucher for those years that I listed. But however, my thing is the crime does not fit the level of punishment that they're trying to put on him. What they try and give her. So, yes, Ashley. So, okay, so he is charged, or excuse me, she is charged with stealing more than $1,000 in vouchers, okay? So now the court system is saying that Big Freedia could face up to 10 years in prison for this.
All those years and only $1,000?
Is Trump the judge?
Up to $1,000. So basically, when it's all said and done, it probably will average out to maybe like $3,000. But my thing is this: y'all had a governor in that state, Bobby Jindal, who messed up the whole fiscal economy. But we're not charging Jindal.
Well, maybe they're trying to make her an example.
That's what they do with every black person. Let's make them an example. Let's give them a tougher
When did they
sentence.
start looking into her stuff? Because I really do wonder if it was that Beyonce check, because that's
I think that had a lot to do with it. Because
and then
when
it's like they start paying attention to you.
When I did the I did a Google search to see like what other information would come up, and then when you do Big Freedia's name, it's just formation. You know, and this story wasn't even there. So I just was like, that's really, really interesting.
Because I feel like ain't no one checking for her. But because during that time, wasn't her reality show supposed to pop off?
She
during
had just gotten it.
So that's when you would think
it aired in 2014.
Yeah,
that's when it just aired. So it's just like, come on, y'all.
Slid right by me.
And I mean, maybe legitimately during 2012 and 2014, you know, she really
She
needed
didn't
the
have
coins.
any money. Well, I would respect her more if she came out and be like, look, I didn't have the money. I definitely needed the money. And hopefully she didn't lie. But if she did lie, she needs to keep it real about it.
Well, I think that sometimes when you have cases like this, it is naivety, you know?
Yeah.
Like you will go, they say, oh yeah, because you were part of Hurricane Katrina, this is owed to you up until this certain point.
I'm still waiting
So
for my
maybe that's what happened. And
Can
I know
I get
that
my 40 acres and my mule?
she will have to pay a fine of $250,000. But the court case will be March 16th, which is Wednesday, my birthday. Hey.
Happy birthday,
hopefully he will not have to, or excuse me, she will not have to be sentenced to 10 years.
She's not going to be sentenced
I love your
to 10
reality
years.
TV show though, Big Frida. I emailed you about coming on the show too.
It's always,
you never eat that bug.
you know, you can't really go into people's pockets like that because it's just like you never know. Even though she's on TV, you don't know how much coins she don't have or doesn't have and stuff like that.
Because it wasn't until like recently that she just started getting some traction.
But she be in these clubs, booking them.
But think about it. She has a whole team with her that she has to pay
Exactly,
for.
yeah.
I just love the reality show. You know, we had to bury her mother. We don't know what kind of debt her mother had, if her mother did have any debt.
Well, once you're gone and if you're not married, then that debt goes away.
To your children.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't go to your
To
children.
next to kin.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That's why I told my parents clean it up.
No.
Clean it up.
That's why we have life insurance policies
Oh, I have
on
life
each
insurance.
of the parents. And my parents got good
And mine's
credit.
real cute. I've been doing it
Accountants
since-
are my parents.
Here's some advice, y'all.
I'm just
So, speaking of parents, let's talk about
Life
how
insurance.
they have found Chloe's dad's knife. The one that he buried underneath the house. Yes, we're talking about O.J. Simpson, honey. They found that knife. Let me tell you how shady this officer is. So the officer years ago when it just happened actually found that knife, took it to his house, put it in his toolbox. Now we're talking about an officer of the law, L-A-W. Put it in his toolbox. And now years later, let's go ahead and come back to 2016. He decides to put it over his mantle and frame it. This is a heifer got in trouble for. I'm like, seriously, but the LA, because like of OJ Simpson versus the people, there's all of this hype now still around the entire case. So this is why this officer legit like got caught doing this, and he didn't want to give it up. And LAPD was like, dude, if you need to do this, why isn't he in trouble?
That's
The
what I was just
officer
about to
isn't in
ask.
trouble at all.
So he's not going to jail.
No.
He's not going.
What
What is this? That's not us, right? What?
No.
What? And I just don't appreciate this whole situation, this whole story. I'm sure he's a white man.
Mm-hmm.
You
Unlike
sure he's a
Chloe's
white
dad.
man? I'm sure he's a white man too, but I'm just like...
He said like Chloe's dad.
I just think, I don't know. Here's where I get into my conspiracy theories thing. I'm just like, do you ever notice like whenever something's on TV, it always gets brought up somehow. It's like, okay, the O.J. Simpson documentaries on television or TV shows on TV. Why all of a sudden now we want to talk about the knife? Now the knife found up. All of a sudden now we caring about this knife. Like,
because years ago, if it didn't fit, we must have quit. But now we found the knife. I'm just saying.
Do you think he did it? Like,
No.
I wasn't really old enough to follow the case, but looking back on it, I'm like, I don't really necessarily know if he was guilty or not, and I haven't really studied the case to really...
have you watched the show?
Oh, no, I haven't. Because I'm just not... I think
That
because
show is
I wasn't
amazing.
involved in it before or, like, really into it, that I'm not into it now. But
I had to
watched
watch
the
it
show.
twice
Okay.
this past episode.
Oh, I watched them all.
I'm going to have to watch it then, since you guys say it's really
is,
good.
It makes me want to smack
But do
him in
you
the
think
face.
that OJ is
Yeah.
guilty, though?
Yep, I think he was a part
So
of it.
why
for
does
sure.
why was like black people so like, no, we need to get him
Because
out?
I
the
don't know
media
that he was.
turned the race up.
You don't.
Cardi.
Oh, so Corinne, you don't think that he was guilty?
I cannot say that. I cannot say that. Maybe he did have a little part in it.
Which that's
Maybe hiring somebody, but hey, the gloves didn't fit.
Girl, you hire someone to kill someone.
The
you
gloves
kill
didn't
them.
fit, Jesse.
Girl,
Well, let's talk about
That's why
Stevie got jumped, honey.
Girl, well, and the glove fit,
Tell
y'all.
us the story.
So Stevie J was at Empire Lounge in North Carolina, and TMZ caught as he was leaving a group of men jumping him. I mean, they confronted him at first, and there's some arguing or whatnot.
What were they arguing about?
Apparently, it came from allegedly that they couldn't get in the club, and it was because of Stevie J didn't want them in the club, or because Stevie J was in there. It's like kind of mushy as far as the exact reason.
Okay.
But Stevie came out. The best part of it was the guy that was recording it talking about, oh, Stevie J. As Stevie's like just getting pounded.
You know what? While you're talking about this, I don't feel bad in my heart.
How many people jumped him?
I mean, it was really hard to look at. You see,
It was
Stevie
like a brawl.
definitely goes down. Stevie definitely got...
When doesn't he go down? When he and Scrappy got into a Scrappy tag, that real good.
Well, Stevie.
They're also saying that his van got shot up, but that has not been confirmed.
Ooh, that's not
But multiple
good.
people have been saying that.
I don't want nobody to die. I mean, if you get punched in the face, I'm okay, but die, no.
I just feel like, Stevie, you're better than this.
Yeah,
you do
like-
not
Is
need
he?
to be. He really is, though.
I think he
Really?
is, yeah. I
I
mean,
think he's really talented, and he just keeps surrounding himself around these people who do not have
Talented
his
in what
best
way?
interests musically. He plays
Mariah
many
Carey,
instruments.
yeah, like-
He plays multiple instruments. He can sing. He can write songs.
This is my point. If you are that talented, where is your talent going? Like, I don't know what you do. Instead, you're on these reality shows, you getting jumped outside of clubs. Like, you need to sit down and write some songs and like
But I
freaking
think
pitch
he
them to different
does.
people.
And the thing is, what happens, the whole theory, fame is a monster. Not everyone can really handle it. And this is his issue. If he changes all that up, gets clean,
Oh, he's on drugs?
be single,
Oh.
you need to leave hospital.
well, he actually does look cleaner. Like, as far as the whole drug thing, like, and what I've seen from him, he looks like he's cleaned up a little bit. This looks like someone antagonized him. He wasn't gonna bitch out, even though he got...
He should.
No,
Sometimes you just need to learn how to walk away. That's a part of being an adult.
Not if someone is putting their hands on you.
Well, you shouldn't even get in that. You
Somebody
shouldn't
put
let
their
it
hands
happen.
on me, I'm
I'm
not
not
should
gonna let
question your
nobody.
camp. Like,
Yeah,
why
exactly.
would someone touch you?
And I'm not gonna let somebody put their hands on me. You're talking back there, and I'm like, okay, all right, and I'm gonna walk away. I'm not gonna let you keep getting closer to me.
Right.
I'm like, my dude, like I'm not about to fight you. Like I am how old? What the heck? I ain't getting no coins for this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just disappointed. And see if you have all them daggone kids. Is this the message that you want to send? Stay at home. You do not need to go to Empire Club or whatever.
In North Carolina,
Well,
it
he
sounds
probably had
lame.
to. He probably had to. So he got his coin.
Just go to Bar 1 next time you're in North Carolina. Okay, Stevie, okay. Anyways, switching gears here. We're talking about another former reality TV star, Joe Budden. Is he still a rapper?
Yeah. And he has
I
a
mean,
pretty
I guess
good... He has a
once
popular
a rapper,
podcast.
always a rapper, right?
No, he put music out not too long ago that I saw.
5 years ago.
No, it's more recent.
No.
But he has a podcast that's very popular.
What is it?
I forget the name of it, but...
It's so popular, I forgot the name.
Well, girl, I don't listen to it. But
But it's
people
so popular.
it'd be they be talking about it.
Yeah.
Jesse have to do his
Yeah,
hair.
just
you
saying.
but hold
They
on.
be talking about it with his hair.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have known. Because
Anyways,
to me, Joe Budden is in a crack shack in New Jersey somewhere.
I think he is so handsome.
as that picture goes
you
up,
know-
everyone looks
I think he's handsome. Like he
Bitch,
gives
I
me
just saw a
New
homeless
York.
man outside Denny's that looked like him.
What's
like,
his number?
Look, bitch, you ain't gonna get on. No, rehabbing no
I
fucking
don't even
homeless
know who
man.
Ashley Gray is right now. Anyways, the story is as such.
I wish I could have brought that man in here so you
I would've like,
with
oh,
his
do
tall,
we got a
dirty
guest?
socks and his fucking van.
Ashley, you would not even like him if he were sitting right here on a couch. Okay.
Joe Budden looked like he smelled like fucking crack and cigarettes.
I don't know what he looks like, he smells like, but nonetheless, the story is as such. Joe Budden has pleaded guilty
To what?
to disorderly conduct. So in 2014, he was dating one of
hasn't?
his thoughts.
2014 was a bad year.
Yes, in 24, he got fired from Love and Hip Hop, honey. He ain't had no job. He ain't had Taraji no more. Anyway, so.
Henson?
Sorry?
No, my bad.
She said Henson. I mean, Tahari. What's her name?
Because you said Taraji, honey.
It's the same family.
It is not.
It's all ethnic names. Okay. Anyways, so 2014, he allegedly got into some altercation with his then girlfriend. I don't know what her name is.
Begins with a K.
Yeah.
Kayla.
Swiped the phone out of her hand, and then just a combustion happened. So now the court case happened, and she pressed charges and all that jazz. They went to court this past Thursday in Manhattan, and. Manhattan Criminal Court.
Right,
Is that still nice?
About that?
Actually, it's a mess. So he pled guilty to the violation, and then in 2015, he had to enter in another guilty plea for driving with no license. And so after the court case had concluded and they spoke with the judge, came out and basically he was indicted on all charges. His lawyer came out and said after a long investigation, there was no indictment against Joe. Joe's version of the events were supported and sustained based on relevant evidence that prosecutors looked into. And so that's good news for Joe. But then his self decides to go on Twitter.
Oh, God.
Why, Joe? Why? And then he says, after a year and 7 months, all domestic violence, grand larceny charges against me were dismissed. ... God is good. Next tweet. Let this be a lesson to all. ... Gotta watch these hoes. ... They'll catch you if you let them.
You hit.
Stop dating thoughts, and you put your hands on her.
But that's why I want to go back to almost to that Stevie J story. It gets to a point where these guys who had careers and legit careers and were selling records and whatnot, and we see them on like Love and Hip Hop. They get into a relationship, and we've all kind of been there where you get. I have where you get into.
No, tell me,
because I might have.
Where you get into a relationship and you put your focus on somebody who is more focused on themselves.
When I was younger.
Like a Stevie. Like in Stevie's situation, he focused on Jocelyn. Like you trying to make Jocelyn pop, find someone who actually could pop.
No, pop yourself.
Well.
Get back on a Mariah Carey album.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well.
And that whole Stevie J thing is just so bothersome because this is a chance with him being on this reality TV show that he can really reinvent himself and become the Stevie J that we once knew.
Especially because Love and Hip Hop has so many more hot messes than him. Like, he's not even the worst anymore.
Yeah.
But hold on, before we get there, I gotta, for all you mofos out there, you guys play sports?
I play sports,
What sport you play, girl?
Well, I was just playing basketball with my students on Friday. I hit a couple of threes.
Oh.
I'm pretty athletic.
Look at Stephanie Curry.
Well, unfortunately, basketball season is not the time right now, or maybe it is.
It is, actually.
What?
Well, not on DraftKings, y'all. But so remember we've been talking about how DraftKings does the football, and you can create your own
Absolutely.
What is it called? The fantasy sports. Well,
Tell us about it.
Do you watch MMA?
No.
Fighting?
No.
That's
I never
too
have,
violent.
but I want to because they are like the finest men ever.
I'll tune in.
Yeah, girl, you gonna find you an MMA husband. No, and they make cute coin. But anyways, you can make cute coin too by going to DraftKings Live, and the promo code is GEEK, so make sure you guys check that out. And you can play and bet on your favorite MMA players, whatnot. And I mean, I don't watch it, so
Yeah.
well I don't pay attention to it.
DraftKings.
But go to DraftKings. The code is GEEK. Check it out.
Speaking of betting, how many of you guys want to bet that Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian have broken up?
saw that.
Now, Corinne tagged me in an interesting post. I honestly don't think they broke up. I think it was something really funny that she just posted. But for those of you who do not know, go to Blac Chyna's Instagram.
Did
She
Rob post
recently...
anything?
He didn't.
I tagged you too, Jesse.
Blac
No, I
Chyna
saw it, but
recently.
didn't
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay, so do you want to tell a story?
I should be checking
Well,
people
bitch,
like
answer it.
I'm trying.
Whose birthday's on March 17th?
Is it Rob's?
He got something for the March 17th. Cake. He
Really?
deleted all his pictures.
No, he just wanted to eat that. So basically, wait, he deleted all of his pictures?
Yeah.
On Instagram?
I'm gonna look up
He's
Blac
on
Chyna's
his
birthday.
Instagram right now.
So maybe they did break up. Okay, so let me just rewind. Blac Chyna recently posted a picture saying that when pretty much it was about breaking up. Once you break up and you go to the dark side talking about she a hoe, she always been a hoe and she gonna go back to being a hoe. So did they break up? Corinne, what do you think? You don't. I know that, but
I'm sure. Yeah, let's go for it. I think that they did break up. All of his pictures on his current
birthday.
Instagram are not there. And we haven't seen them post any obnoxious pictures around town for like a whole 7 days. So there might be some truth.
So sick of them playing us like a Chinese yo-yo. They just need to just keep it all the way real. If you're together, be together. If you're not, you're not. I am so sick of these shades of gray. All of this in between where it's like, oh, we're just going to play this up for publicity. Like, I'm just over it. It's so draining. If y'all ain't going to be together, then just don't be together. But let's talk about...
don't involve us.
Yeah.
Shoe fly.
Don't bother us.
No, I
So
wasn't
Zoe
involved.
Saldana, I'm so interested to talk to you about this Karini boo because Zoe Saldana playing Nina Simone.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up.
We're moving on to our game, Reality X and Reality Check.
But she didn't include me in the conversation.
You know
She said,
what?
Talk to you.
Please, Jesse,
I'm
we
gonna
want
go
your
ahead and
opinion
tap you in
too.
a minute, but I just really want the perspective of a black female. How do you feel about Zoe Saldana representing the great Nina Simone in all of her beauty and glory on film? Now, let me mention that she did have a prosthetic nose on
And black skin.
pretty
Blackface.
much blackface.
I can answer it one of two ways.
Both, please.
Okay, both. So the first is, okay, well, she's an actress.
Absolutely.
She is embodying a character.
Absolutely. And I
Right?
respect that. I totally do respect that. I feel like as an actress, you should be able to, you know, step up to any plate and just, you know, really, I guess, hone that character. But is she that talented? I mean, I saw her on Guess Who with Ashton Kutcher, but India Arie could have done a brilliant
Well, they were
job.
saying Lauren Hill.
Or even Lauren Hill.
Well,
She
that's
wouldn't
who-
show up on time for set or nothing. The movie still would be, we still would be talking about this in 2020.
But the thing is, Nina Simone was really known
Lord.
for the fact
need
that
to dump
she
those vocals.
praised her beauty and really loved her different features and her dark skin. She really loved that, and she always wanted to give that positive message. And then here we go with Zoe, who's an Afro Latina. Okay, girl.
She never talks about that Afro part.
She
though.
doesn't.
Baby, I'm just saying. I just feel like, yes, it's hard, you know, trying to hone your craft as an actor. However, if the family is coming out and they're saying
The daughter isn't, though. Nina Simone's
The
daughter
uncle.
defended Zoe, but the brother, Nina's brother, was on TMZ like, nah, B, we not here for it.
well, it's funny. I'll table that for offline convo. But I just
No,
think
that's
that
the
y'all should go ahead and watch the documentary that is on Netflix on Nina Simone, and it is directed and created by her daughter, and it just has, you know, everyone who
For some
really was
coins.
involved in Nina's life, and it just really tells you the true story of who Nina Simone was. It talks about her struggle
Really?
mentally.
Because I can't even see her in Zoe's character.
But she's talking about the
but I'm
documentary.
talking about the documentary.
Yeah, but I can't get past her face.
So,
Then you got the nerve to put a prosthetic nose on, and the nose still ain't even big enough. Like, why don't you get someone who just has that beautiful feature? Why not? Why do you have to go and then just put on, no. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and reality exit. Corinne, what do you do?
I'm going to reality exit because I'm promoting the documentary that is on Netflix. You can really get the real story of who Nina Simone was.
Yeah.
She's contrived in a lot of ways, but it was a great story.
Yes.
Interesting.
What about you, Jesse?
Reality X.
Hello. So let's talk about Katie Holmes and Jamie Foxx. Are they a couple?
No.
They were each spotted out wearing a ring on their engagement fingers. I'm not here for this relationship. I think they do not make a cute couple. But then again, that's just me.
The ring didn't mean a thing.
Tinga tinga ting.
A thing.
Do you think they make a really handsome couple?
No.
I actually like her. I saw her on
Oh, I
Jimmy.
love Katie and I
think
love
she's-
Jamie, but together, nah.
There's nothing about Katie Holmes that I love. She's
Really?
like, she's mayonnaise. Like, there's like,
Not even on your sandwich mayonnaise.
girl, I do the veganese. But I saw her on Jimmy Fallon, and she did this thing where they were doing like musical drinking with beer,
Fun.
and it showed me a different side of her that I never
But
have seen
was she
before.
fun?
Yeah, she was actually really fun.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh, she down with
Was
the
she
dudes.
promoting that bipolar movie?
No, she wasn't promoting anything, actually. She was just there.
She just was there.
So that was the only thing that I've liked about Katie Holmes in her whole life. So
I don't know anything about her.
And Jamie
aside from
Foxx out here
Dawson's
saving
Creek.
people. Like, he probably out here saving Katie Holmes, so maybe.
Well, I just don't think that they make a really interesting couple. I think that Jamie and Katie can both do better because together they are mayonnaise. So, moving on to our next story.
Moving on, Cynthia Bailey dropped her new commercial for the Cynthia Bailey eyeglasses.
Let's watch it.
And let's take a look. It's a minute long.
Wow.
Directed by Kim
Kim
Fields.
Fields. Is that? Oh, that's her sister. Yes, Portia, good face.
I'm mad Sheree's ex got more time than she did.
Keep the dang on glasses on.
Cynthia Bailey Eyewear is enhancing the faces of men and women worldwide, one face at a time. Starting with Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey Eyewear. Life as you see it.
Can I get my 1 minute of life back?
I would
And-
ask for my $360 back for them glasses.
This gives me like a very
I feel like I could have did that.
yeah, exactly, with an iPhone. Sorry, Kim. But this
Did Cynthia pay her for this?
probably, this gives me a very like Stella gets her groove back kind of feel. And I kind of wish they would have pushed it a little bit more, like gave it a little bit more sexy, like had her with a guy and like had her stand up so we can get some body action. Like the only sex we got from it was Portia's boobs. And it just wasn't sexy. It was dry. Like I wish she would have like messed up her hair a little bit. It was like really
You mean
flat.
beach
Like
hair.
you're on the beach. Like
Yeah.
why are you giving
Yeah.
me like before sex hair? Like I would like after sex hair. Like it just wasn't sexy. It was bland and she looked her age in it.
It was just too long. It
Yeah.
was too long. It was too much of the up, down, maybe once or twice.
I got dizzy.
And then my only thing was, who the fuck is that at the end?
Who was running by?
Bailey eyeglasses.
yeah.
The one you must wear, but first Cynthia Bailey. Like, who is this bitch?
Sounded like Javar's wife from Aladdin.
Prince Ali. No, I want to
No,
know.
what's her name from Mad TV with the pool boy? Cynthia Bailey eyeglasses.
I want to know who
Karen
was the
from
fellow
Potomac.
running in the orange shirt, looking like a tangerine or orange.
That's Greg.
Oops.
So are we Xing or checking, team?
I just feel like there were too many like random ass cameos. Yeah, X. Sorry. I wanted to support. I wanted to really like it, but
I'm gonna go ahead and
for a
exit.
YouTube commercial, check. For a
No,
real commercial,
YouTube has definitely like upped their games. This isn't even YouTube. This is kind of like Instagram. I could have got
It's-
15 seconds of that.
That ain't
Yep.
Instagram.
Look, that ain't
no, you
even
could actually
Instagram.
make a dope ass Instagram commercial
For
out of
that.
that.
Yeah, like can we just get 15 minutes of the hottest
Seconds.
shots? Like
And
yeah,
take out the
yes,
the gray, the black and white. We don't just go
maybe
straight
one of
into
the,
the
like
glasses.
maybe one like of the it's really gray when I don't have
I
these on.
liked that like,
yeah,
at first, but it was just too much. Like, okay, we fucking get
we
it.
got
bitch.
it.
Like,
We're not stupid.
You like turn the lights on, turn them
We're
on, turn
not
them on, turn them on.
Portia via season 2 or 3.
Tried it.
But that
was
also
dumb.
isn't what they talked about was going to happen. It was when she puts them on, she's red carpet and
lights,
walking.
camera, action.
Maybe they
So I
could have
thought
gave
the
her
budget
some
was-
wind in the wig or something.
And it was like Beyonce and funny.
Yeah. Done.
Nonetheless, speaking of Portia, did y'all see her new nose? The
She got a new nose?
The surgery that she had done, it is on her Instagram. If y'all want to see
didn't
Portia's
need
new
one.
nose.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, there was a before and after.
But she doesn't. She's gorgeous though.
Well,
Like I don't think that
but
she
I think
needed a new nose.
she's beautiful, and I would have never noticed the difference had I not seen that.
She gonna be like a Holly Robinson Pete. Now let me just tell you, I did not until I saw Holly.
Worse done.
Yes, her nose done. Look at her daughter. Now, when I was watching, I saw a picture of her daughter, and I was like, wow, they don't look alike. So I got, I'm nosy. I got to Googling, and I went back to 21 Jump Street days, Holly Robinson Peete, and her nose she has the same nose as her daughter. So she got work done. So if Portia has a little girl, whoever the baby daddy is, I hope you don't think you getting that nose because it's going to be her original. That's why I'm not getting no work done. This is what y'all going to get. The only thing I'm going to keep, hopefully they come out with some lashes on because I love my lashes, girl. I ain't got much, I ain't got my... But I'm just saying.
Nonetheless, if y'all want to check out the procedure, just go to Portia's Instagram page and you will see it. She has it a side view.
So she's saying that.
And it's like shot in her nose. It's a whole work.
Would you get a nose job?
No, my nose is perfect.
Hello.
You do have a really nice nose.
Would you get a nose job, Jesse, or any work done?
No, even though I should want to get a nose job, but I would never do it. I have a Sarah Michelle
What
Gellar
about
nose.
boobs? Would you get boobs?
If they were saggy after my 2 kids, possibly.
A boob lift or implants?
Augmentation. Lift me.
See, I don't even have tattoos. Like, I'm just, like, not into, like...
I do.
I got my
don't.
ears done when I was 18, and then that's it.
I got my ears done when I was like a baby.
Yeah, I always think that's weird when
too.
parents do that to infants.
Yeah, I got it done when I was like fresh.
Right, like 3
real
days
fresh.
old. Oh, like let's take it to the mall.
No,
Let's
that's right.
we about to get these.
That's what you're thinking about your child, like...
Yeah. all of the sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
we all.
I don't know if that's like a black thing. Like,
No, it's not, because I know all the little white girls, too, that be having their little ears.
And now
I'm
I
like,
got
your
3
child
hoes.
is too young. The baby be having, like, red ears for, like, the longest time. You're like...
and you better not take them suckers out.
Better
You
Wait,
better
so
not.
as I was
Close up.
Googling some reality stuff, I saw Chick-fil-A was doing something interesting.
Okay.
What happened? I don't know.
It was a little bit of false advertisement, though, too. So basically,
Chicky.
when you show up to Chick-fil-A, they advertise that if you go to Chick-fil-A, they're going to give you this, like, Happy Meal thing, and if the whole family puts their phones inside of it for the whole meal, and you go up and you say, we had a great lunch, had our phones in here, they will give you free Chick-fil-A. So I was like, oh, I'm about to find me some kids. We about to walk around.
Ice cream cone.
So here's where they said we will give you free Chick-fil-A. When I think Chick-fil-A, I don't think ice cream.
I'm thinking I'm gonna
I
give me a
read ice cream
sandwich.
cone.
Some McNut. No.
Or
Girl. So then as you read deeper, it says you will receive an ice cream cone. Bitch, I don't want an ice cream cone. I would
want a
rather
piece
be
of
on my
chicken.
phone searching for a good ice cream cone.
we know.
I'm for real.
And
What's
is it
a
like
little
the
dip
really
on?
tiny baby cones, or is it like, are you gonna give me an adult cone?
No, they're the baby cones.
They're the
I can't have that
But
because
even-
that's like a tease.
But fuck all that.
What
When I
happened?
went in even further, I was Googling Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has a secret menu. And you
Oh,
can
yeah.
Bitch,
What
you
is
knew
it?
about the
I knew.
blueberry cheesecake milkshake?
Noot.
You've
I knew
had that
it.
before?
A
I haven't
blueberry
had it
cheesecake
before, but I know about the
milkshake?
secret menu.
I love Chick-fil-A's fries and their milkshake.
You know what? And I know I
I
shouldn't
love it
hate it
after,
because
like,
they
a
hate
good night
gays,
on
but
the
it's
town.
like I hate
They
so
don't
many.
hate gays. They just want they really stand on like, this is our belief and you need to respect that. And if we feel a certain way, don't get mad at me because I don't agree with your lifestyle. And I'm totally about that. Like, I have friends who don't agree with like the gay lifestyle, and I don't be like, well, y'all going and y'all. I'm like, okay, well,
But they do kind of say some things that are kind of rude. Like, you don't.
the Chick-fil-A employees say rude
No,
stuff
the
to gay
employees
people.
don't, because they got. That's what blows my mind. You
I'm
got
sure
gay
they have
employees.
homosexual.
Yeah, look
Exactly.
right on Sunset.
I think that they're saying like as
I see
a
you.
company, but I'm pretty sure that
Well,
they got
and-
some ones twirling up in there with rainbow boots on. Hello.
In other chicken news,
What happened?
guess what, y'all?
What?
KFC selects David Allen Greer as the new face.
Wait, remind me who he is.
What?
What? Come
David
on,
Allen
help
Greer?
me out.
In Living Color.
Girl, he played
Okay.
the lion in The Wiz.
The Lion
Got
and the
you.
Wiz.
Thank you. You just got to
I
bring
knew I
it
had to I was like, how would I explain
was
this?
gonna go through his whole
But why did I have
body.
to? In my head, I said, how would I explain this to my white friends?
Oh gosh.
Got you.
2016.
Done. Okay.
I
you're right
can't with Ashley Gray. Nonetheless, did you see that picture, Ash?
Got you.
So he is now.
Him in a living color.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
See, that's what I
Snaps in
said.
a circle.
Could you remember? Just that?
The V. Meow,
Just
meow,
that.
meow.
So anyway, so he is now going to be in this new campaign that KFC has, and he will be the Colonel Sanders.
So Colonel
He
Sanders is
the
now black?
first. No, it's just for a campaign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So why they're doing this campaign, I don't know. I couldn't get any information on that.
Because
but yeah.
KFC's whack as fuck.
I'm like, so you pick a black man to be head of the chicken department? Perfect.
I like it.
I mean, it's been a white man for a while.
Yeah, it's like, come on, give us free, you know.
Because there's people out there being like, oh, look, they got the white man over on top of the chicken. So David Allen Greer gonna step up and be what?
No, I
Is he
actually
gonna
like
be
the white man on top of the chicken.
I mean, I do too, because
I don't
actually,
eat
his
it,
story,
but-
have you ever heard of his
Yeah.
story on Drunk History?
He got started at what, 60, 68? He was old.
And he was working for somebody else. And he just dipped his chicken in the wrong batter by accident.
I didn't hear that on Drunk History, though.
You had, wait.
No,
his story?
I did not hear it on Drunk
Oh my
History.
God, it's so
I
good.
read it.
Check it out,
I love
Drunk History. They talk
though.
about that.
It's so good.
But KFC is probably doing this because their sales have gone down ever since it came out that their chicken was like mutated.
Yeah, it is.
Gross. I would never eat KFC.
Yeah, my friend just brought it home the other day, and it just, when you were younger, like, it used to get me excited.
Absolutely, because it was...
Yeah.
Ooh, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing.
But now,
no.
That came in, I was like, that's like a cat or something.
And
Felt like it was
KFC never
breathing.
came out and said, this is not true. They always manipulated the story to make you believe something else, but they never was like, these are not the facts. So I'm like, what am I eating? This is gross. Just like McDonald's. They never came out and was like, this is not real meat.
No, wait, McDonald's
Are their
blows
fries real?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but not McDonald's.
But they
Subway blows my
good.
mind right now, talking about, check out our free-range chicken. Well, bitch, what the fuck
Was
is the
it
other...
before?
And why does it look like cubed dog meat?
That's another thing,
said
like
it?
Subway.
Huh? Subway.
Eat fresh. Bitch, you ain't eating fresh. You eating dog and
For
cat.
all these years I haven't been, because now
Meow.
you giving me the fresh chicken. Now you giving me fresh chicken?
Now,
Confused.
and are these vegetables
Confused.
fresh? Because one time I went and the tomatoes just did not look like real
No,
tomatoes,
I don't
and
do
I was
Subway
like,
no more.
I
"Excuse
can't
me."
either.
I was like, "Are these?"
After Jared?
Yeah.
I can't. And then when that report came out about their food, I was like, great.
Sometimes I be
Reality
trying to eat fresh, and I went there yesterday.
Yo, wait, to keep it on reality right
Ooh,
now,
they cookies.
Oh, I have
I've been
one more.
watching the next 15.
I've been watching.
I heard that their ratings are up. Well, they've been trending on Twitter.
Thank you, New York.
Honestly.
Because
She's
she
the only
carries
reason.
that.
I love Karamo,
Absolutely.
actually. I've grown to really like, as a person,
He's quirky.
I could see him on other reality shows because he keeps it
Well, he
real.
was on what?
He's messy in the real
Real World.
Yeah, but we didn't know him then. Now he's like he's
Didn't.
messy enough to like start stuff, but he still will
He's
keep
like
it
a
real to your
Daryl.
face.
Oh, that was a dirty.
Hey, this bitch over here at Home Depot growing palm trees and shit. But no, I've been watching it. Yo, when New York ever said it's an inner crowd, bitch.
She said it's an inner. Baby, I had to hit pause.
Oh my! I was
Because I
literally
had
crying.
to let it all the way out. And then I had to
tweeted it.
rewind
I
it.
had to physically
and
get on
watch
my
it
phone.
again. She said it's an inner cry.
It's an inner crowd, bitch.
That's why she can do a show all by herself.
When she told the police officer to arrest Claudia because she thinks she can executive produce me.
Officer, arrest her.
Oh my! I promised myself I wasn't gonna do another Ratchet reality show.
But I don't think it's ratchet though. I don't.
No. Hold on.
Watch
Here's
it.
why it's Ratchet. Because my thing is Claudia Jordan. I actually really fuck with Claudia because I understand her more. But here's the thing. All these girls went on this show. Laura Govain too. I actually never liked her. I like her on this show.
They can all be dismissed except for New York.
But the thing is that's what makes it Ratchet.
Check.
New York can't go down any further than she is. She is her character. She can.
He said down any further, honey.
No, because she's like, first of all, the part where her and the therapist, and she was telling him he's a sandbag because he is in, what is it, Saudi Arabian or something, and she like, you a sandbag, motherfucker, like. Anyways, but my point of it is all these celebrities went on there for their next 15 minutes talking shit about New York, and it's like, y'all are coming down to her level, and it's like, at least she's doing it, and it makes sense for her character.
She's doing exactly what she was slated to do on that show.
And I don't really even think that. I think that she definitely hams it up for the camera.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And they're so mad at that. That's
Yeah.
the thing, but it's like, play it. Otherwise, you all look corny to me.
Because everyone's just talking about New York.
That's
Look
the
at us
scary
sitting here talking
thing
about New
about-
York. We're not
listen.
talking about
Yeah, exactly.
Jen, Claude, Laura,
Sorry.
Zeno. Did y'all see Ben Zeno's Instagram though? He just posted this massive old dissertation. Oh, my hand. About
Shady, but look.
dissertation about him and Fifi. So they're broken up, and he was just clapping back at fans like, I've never disrespected her. I've never drug her through the mud on social media the way that she does me. He was like, I still love her. It's over. But yeah, he just was pouring his
We
little
don't
heart
care.
out. I did. I was like, oh, Zeno. Because I don't know if y'all saw him on Marriage Boot Camp.
I actually kind of like him.
I like him.
And
like, genuinely.
No,
No. Because you need
when
to
I saw
see.
that dick picture, I was like, if you have a dick that looks like your neck, you should not be sending that out to nobody.
This is a scary thing, guys. Reality TV, you have to be in New York or you are nobody. That's the scary part.
Well,
it's
I might
like
not ever make it in reality TV.
I don't. Yeah.
Or you
I
can't
would
put yourself
never
on a
be like
show with
that.
something like that because you're competing against someone who's playing a character.
But it's like if you have one big personality, like imagine if all three of us was on a reality show. We all have big personalities. So they would put me against Corinne.
Yeah, we would hate each other. And then Jesse would be like, he'd be
No,
fake.
they put him
I'd be
against both
He
of
would be
us.
fake. Yeah,
Both
he'd be
of
like,
us.
man,
Girl, ask
let
the
me tell
boy.
you. Yeah.
Has to go Corinne.
Exactly.
I'd be Karama.
That's how
Well,
we put
guys,
Claudia
thank
and
you
Jen.
so much for joining us this week. Please make sure that you tune in next week. Hashtag VHL Reality Check. I'm your host, Ashley Gray. Corinne, where can everyone find you?
Yeah, just say no.
And Jesse.
At DJ Jesse J and JesseJ.com.
And you guys can find me at Ashley Gray TV on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you so much. See you next week.
From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Like, they will make a cute
Hollywood
couple.
redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.